Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everything in between. Let's see, so, I was hoping to start the video on July 9th, but, say slowly. I think it means. Whatever. Okay, so we have another voice practice. This is voice practice 14, I believe? Is that true? Yeah, voice practice 14. Dang, this just keeps going on. We are on, I wanted to get this video recorded yesterday, or on the 9th. I consider it today. Yesterday. Whatever. I haven't gone to bed yet, so, I was about to go to bed, but, oh, whatever. But I'm like, I should probably make a video. I'm Tanya. Another video reading from Sun Tzu's The Art of War. We are on chapter 2, Waging War, and I'm just here, practice a bit, I fool myself, and illuminate the listener in the teachings of the ancient master. I should probably do that in my falsetto. Illuminate. Can I do a falsetto in a crappy Chinese accent? Let me see. Illuminate the listener in the Forget it. Yeah, it's late. Anyway, okay, so, as always, text from Project Gutenberg, your source for all material for your weird, unique videos. Okay, so, what I'm doing today is I'm again continuing where I left off yesterday. Basically, I'm at the point where I'm trying to constrict my voice, use the upper portion. I'm not really trying to use falsetto, but more of like sort of like a narrow voice without making it too raspy. So kind of just build the strength, and I gotta be careful because actually I noticed that as I was moving my jaw and enunciating yesterday, I noticed that today I had a really sore jaw, and I finally just put those two and three together today, and I'm like, oh, that's really good. Why? Okay, so just be one thing to be cautious of when you are practicing your voice. You don't want to push yourself too hard, and always drink plenty of the good stuff. Out of my favorite Stein mug. Alright, so, gonna be probably a little short, quick video tonight, but not as short as the video after the Pride Parade. That was a fun one. Alright, so, okay. Chapter 2. Waging War. Zakun has the note. He who wishes to fight must first count the cost, which prepares us for the discovery that the subject of the chapter is not what we might expect from the title, but is primarily a consideration of ways and means. 1. Sun Tzu said, in the operations of war, where there are in the field 1,000 swift chariots, as many heavy chariots, and 100,000 mail-clad soldiers. The swift chariots were lightly built and, according to Sun Tzu, used for the attack. The heavy chariots were heavier and designed for purposes of defense. Li Jian, it is true, says that the latter were light, but this seems hardly probable. It is interesting to note the analogies between early Chinese warfare and that of the Homeric Greeks. In each case, the war chariot was the important factor, forming as it did the nucleus round which grouped a certain number of foot soldiers. With regard to the numbers given here, we are informed that each swift chariot was accompanied by 75 footmen, and each heavy chariot by 25 footmen, so the whole army divided up into 1,000 battalions, each consisting of 2 chariots and 100 men. With provisions enough to carry them 1,000 li. Okay, I'm thinking that's just some Chinese unit. I'm hoping it's not a league, but I just don't know. It says 2.78 modern li go to 1 mile. The length had varied slightly since Sun Tzu's time. Provisions enough to carry them 1,000 li. The expenditure at home and at the front, including entertainment of guests, small items such as glue and paint, and sums spent on chariots and armor, will reach the total of 1,000 silver per day. Such is the cost of raising 1,000 ounces of silver per day. Such is the cost of raising an army of 1,000 men. 2. When you engage in actual fighting, you
victory is long in coming. The men's weapons will grow dull, and their ardor will be damped. If you lay siege to a town, you will exhaust your strength. 3. Again, if the campaign is protracted, the resources of the state will not be equal to the strain. 4. Now, when your weapons are dull, your ardor damped, your strength exhausted, and your treasure spent, other chieftains will spring up to take advantage of your extremity. Then no man, however wise, will be able to avert the consequences that must ensue. 5. Thus, though we have heard of stupid haste in war, cleverness has never been associated with long delays. This concise and difficult sentence was not well explained by any of the commentators. Xiao Kun, Li Chan, Ming Shi, Tu Yu, Tu Mu, and Mei Qian have notes to the effect that the general, though naturally stupid, may nevertheless conquer through sheer force of rapidity. Ho Shi says, haste may be stupid, but at any rate it saves expenditure of energy and treasure. Protracted operations may be clever, but they bring calamity in their train. Wang Xi evades the difficulty by remarking, lengthy operations mean an army growing old, wealth being expended, an empty exchequer, and distress among the people. True cleverness ensures against the occurrence of such calamities. Chang Yu says, so long as victory can be obtained, stupid haste is preferred to clever dilatoriousness. I'm going to say clever lollygagging. Clever lollygagging. That's a great word right there. Or get your ass in gear, boy. Now Sun Tzu says nothing whatsoever, except possibly by implication, about ill-considered haste being better than ingenious but lengthy operations. What he does say is something more guarded, namely that, while speed may sometimes be injudicious, tardiness can never be anything but foolish, if only because it means impoverishment to the nation. In considering the point raised here by Sun Tzu, the classic example of Fabius Contucator will inevitably occur in the mind. Maybe this guy, Lionel Gates, received more of a classical education or something, but I don't know. I did not think of Fabius Contucator. When I heard of that, I don't know about you, but I did not think of that. The general deliberately measured the endurance of Rome against that of Hannibal's isolated army, because it seemed to him that the latter was more likely to suffer from a long campaign in a strange country. But it is a quite moot question whether his tactics would have proved successful in the long run. The reversal is true. Let the Kane, but this only establishes a negative presumption in their favor.
Alright. It's late. My jaw is hurting and my neck is hurting, so I'm going to make this a short one tonight. Be back tomorrow with more of Sun Tzu's Ancient Wisdom of Sun Tzu. Whoa! Yeah. I am no Kung Fu master. Anyway, so if you have any tips, tricks, nice comments, remarks, hate mail, whatever, send them by comment, email, smoke signal, carrier pigeon actually is very good, or singing telegram. I've never actually gotten one of those. It's kind of cool to get one, but I hear they don't do those anymore, which is a real shame. Anyway, okay, so I'm Tanya. I've kept you all for long enough. Have a good one, and keep working at it. Don't give up, and good night, and good luck. Oh, and always text this from Project Gutenberg. Good night, and good luck.